Greetings, drinking buddies. Today we are talking about the Aviation Cocktail, and more specifically, how to make it 3 different ways.
I'm your drinking buddy.
All right, drinking buddies. So first up, we're gonna make just the classic Aviation. And to do so, start by chilling a glass. And then next up, we are going to do 2 ounces of gin. I'm gonna use this Irish Gunpowder Gin. It's Dramshambo. Never tried it before, so I think this is a good application to try it out. Next up, we're going to do 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice. Half an ounce of maraschino. And a 1/4 ounce of creme de violet. This is where the Aviation gets a lot of its flavor from. Let's give this a nice shake. Double strain this into our chilled martini glass. We're going to garnish this with a maraschino cherry. You want to use the nice dark red maraschino cherries, not those fluorescent red guys you get at the grocery store. Next up, let's find out if we can make a budget version of this. So for our budget version, we're just going to use some cheap gin. Two ounces. No way to replace that creme de violet. No cheap option there. 1/4 ounce of that. And instead of the maraschino, because that is a product that not a lot of people have, we're going to just use some of the syrup from our maraschino cherry jar. And then we'll go ahead and use lemon juice again. Three-quarters of an ounce. All right, let's shake this up. Double strain. Definitely has a different color to it. Garnish with a maraschino cherry. All right, so last up, we're gonna do your drinking buddies version. This is gonna be an elevated version of the cocktail. Instead of using regular lemon juice, we're gonna go 3/4 of an ounce of Meyer lemon juice. I find it a little bit sweeter, has a more pleasant color to it, and tastes great. 3/4 of an ounce Meyer lemon juice. We're going to do the 1/2 ounce of maraschino. We're going to go ahead and double the amount of recommended version of the creme de violet. We're going to go a 1/2 ounce instead of a 1/4 ounce. I really want this to come through. I know the regular recipe doesn't call for bitters, but when I make it, I do a dash of Ango. And for our gin, we're going to be using this lovely Earl Grey Gin. Now, in order to make Earl Grey Gin, you're going to take a mason jar, put some gin in there, put an Earl Grey tea bag in it, and let it sit in there for 24 hours. Once those 24 hours are up, you have Earl Grey Gin. You can make the cheapest gin you can find sippable with just its simple Earl Grey tea bag. 2 ounces Earl Grey Gin. All right, let's shake this up. Your drinking buddy's elevated aviation. Garnish with, yet again, a maraschino cherry. Yeet. All right. We have our 3 aviations. Let's find out which one's best.
I'm your drinking buddy.
All right, we have our 3 aviations. Let's see how they taste. First up, classic with the Irish Gunpowder Gin. Got a good flavor to it. A lot of lemon coming through. The maraschino has a really dry flavor on the finish considering it's something so sweet, but that comes through really nice. Juniper's coming through pretty good. Tastes like a pretty nice gin. Let's try our budget version. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's pretty good. It's got a really nice cherry flavor coming through right off the bat. Gin flavor's nice. More juniper off this than this one. I know I say this 1,000 times, but cheaper gin tends to have more of a juniper flavor to it. That's why I kind of like it. Tastes like adult lemonade, kind of, but with, a twist of that violet flavor coming through more on this one. I think the cherry syrup actually complements the creme de violet really nicely. I'm not sure you remember those old violet candies that, your grandparents might have had them. They have that really nice, unique violet flavor, and that's what this creme de violet tastes like on its own. Some people say it's medicinal by itself, but I actually think it has a pretty nice flavor by itself. Lastly, your drinking buddy's elevated version. Wow. All right, so we have a winner. I taste the maraschino the most on this one, which is funny since they all have, these two have an equal amount of maraschino in it. Sweet, smooth, balanced. The Meyer lemon is coming through really nicely on here. The tea flavors are great. It's got that the bergamot oil coming through from the Earl Grey. Tasting the creme de violet. You get every flavor from all of the ingredients, which is something I like. So I am going to recommend that you go to your local liquor store, say your drinking buddy sent you. They will immediately go, oh, you're here for maraschino. And that way you don't have to make the budget version. But if you do not have the maraschino, this is a pretty acceptable substitute. I'm going to go ahead and say B plus, A minus, A plus. Well, thanks for watching, drinking buddies. I'll be back with some more videos soon. Please like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.